Hello, Virgo. This message is going to be for June, and we're just going to find out what it is that you need to know. Very general reading, could go any way. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Just check back next time. Okay. Virgo. Temperance. Temperance is talking about patience and balance. It's turning one thing into another. So we'll find out more about that. But there may be something that is requiring your patience right now. And I don't think Virgos are very patient. So we have the Seven of Swords. I am not going to speak on this until I pull more cards, because this could go one of two ways. I see the Seven of Swords as thinking outside the box, but a lot of other readers, they'll see the Seven of Swords as lies and deception. So again, I want to clarify that one before I throw any of those words out there. Okay. All right. This reading's going to go that way, I guess. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is conflict. It's backstabbing. I don't know if you can see. He has taken all of their swords. And so now they're walking away in defeat, and he's kind of looking over his shoulder at them with a smirk on his face. So it's like win at all costs kind of conflict. So, but obviously now I'm understanding why you're going to need some patience this month. Let's find out more about that. I'm going to start with the Temperance card. Why do you need patience besides the obvious reasons? Okay, we've got the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is carrying a heavy burden. So something that you've been taking care of alone without help, and it's starting to really weigh on you. And then you've got the Seven of Wands. I see the Seven of Wands as sticking up for yourself. It's standing up for what you believe in. Let me get one more. The Four of Cups. So disappointment. Okay, so there's something that you've been carrying the heavy burden about, and it's disappointing. It's disappointing to you. I feel like no one's helping you, you know, and you keep maybe asking them to help, and they're just not. And although you've been patient, I think it's time to put your foot down, honestly. The Temperance card's about patience, but I think this is saying you've been patient. I want to get one more. The Six of Wands. Okay, lots of wands there. Well, the Six of Wands is victory and success. So I feel like if you stand your ground with this and really put your foot down, you are going to be successful with whatever that is. And maybe you know what that is. I don't know. I'm going to move on to the Seven of Swords. Now, in the Seven of Swords, he's stealing all of these swords, kind of like in this other card. Got lots of stealing of swords going on. He's stealing the swords from the other camp. That way, in the morning, when they go to fight the war, they don't have any weapons and they lose. So he wins the war. Now, that's why a lot of readers see this as lies and deception. He wins the war by cheating. But also, this card can be interpreted that he found another way, right? He found another way to win. But with this conflict here, it looks like it might be the other one. So I'm going to clarify that for you. We've got the Page of Swords. Whoa, the Empress. And the Six of Cups. Okay, so there may be some children involved. The Empress is typically the mother of the tarot. And then you've got the Six of Cups, which is these two children. Now, the Six of Cups represents like a past, like a childhood or just something from the past, but could be literal children. You might be going through a custody battle, to be honest. And if that's the case, If that's the case, I do have that success card, so that's good. And patience, so like you have to be patient, you know, and stand your ground. This does sound like a custody battle, right? And with the Page of Swords, he's like a researcher. So I would say do your research. Maybe make sure that you've got like the best lawyer and that you're covering all your bases and everything you need to do. And then you've got this conflict card, and this is like really like dealing with a narcissist, if I'm being honest. It's backstabbing conflict, so let's find out more about that. I didn't want the reading to go this way, but I have to tell you what I see. So we've got the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, but you don't have to be. The Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is having a lot of choices and options in front of you. And the Stars, wish fulfillment and healing. So I do love that that showed up there, because it looks like you need some of that, right? So I think that with the King of Cups, this could be the person that you're dealing with here. But it also could be like your lawyer or the judge. In fact, I want to pull one more. The Sun. Okay, we have the Sun and the Star. So it's definitely going to end well for you, and it's going to lead to happiness. So that's really good. I want you to keep that in mind. You have lots of options here. With the Seven of Cups, it's being spoiled for choice. It's having lots of different options in front of you. So this person who is trying to backstab you, it doesn't look like they're going to win. Now the King of Cups, this could represent a person. This could represent you. But the King of Cups is a very emotionally stable person. He's here in the choppy waters, but he's sitting solid in a stone throne in the middle of the choppy waters. So even though there's lots of stress and anxiety and battle going on around him, he is calm and secure sitting in his chair sipping his tea. So this is telling you to keep your composure, basically. Stand your ground, keep your composure, keep your balance, and it's going to work out for you. Just know that you do have a lot of options, so make sure you research those options and you explore all the different ways that you can go about this, whatever this battle is that you have to fight. But you have the Sun, and the Sun is happiness and joy, and you have the Star, which is wish fulfillment and healing. So this looks really good in the end. I really wouldn't focus too much on the actual battle, and just know that you can get through it. Okay, I want to get a Moonology Oracle card for you. Ooh, expect powerful change. The new moon eclipse. And then I'm going to read something from the book about that. I can never find the page I need. There we go. New moon eclipse. Okay, the meanings of the new moon eclipse. It says yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. So if you have a question in your mind, the answer is yes. You are being shunted towards your life purpose. So this may seem hard on you right now, and this may seem like a big battle, like a heavy burden, but it's leading you to something much better. It says this is an important turning point in your life. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess, the spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. So, yeah, this sounds really good. Any new direction you take will almost always lead to somewhere better than where you are at the moment. So, I would say make it through this and you'll be okay. Basically, you'll be better than okay. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped, and I will see you next time. Bye.